Hey guys, today I wanted to give you 10 tips for online school for people who are just starting or people who need help in it and need motivation for doing it. My first tip is create a schedule, give yourself breaks, and just try and do it. Try and do it in a way that is effective for you. You don't need to just sit there, do it for like an hour, like hours straight, like it's school. Online school is completely different. It's self-paced for a reason. It's like you are supposed to make it however you will function better with it. It's not the same as doing in person. It's not the same as like trying to do something that's like timed. Most courses are not a certain amount of time. It's however long you decide to spend on it. And if you need to take longer to like get the information in, or you can do it faster, then do it at whatever pace you need to, because online school is made for everybody. Online school is made to teach everybody and let them use it to their own way. You can set goals for yourself to like make it where you know what you want to finish in a day, or finish in an hour, or just finish in any amount of time period. You can set a goal for yourself for any, like, really just any type of goal. Just make sure that the goal has the amount you want to finish and the time you want to finish in it. And then you can schedule around that. You can do whatever you want. You can set a goal for yourself each week for how much you want to finish and just have a deadline for it. And have it, you can say like on Saturday each week, you want to have this amount finished, and you can just set that as a goal. Now, my third tip is don't rush it. Online school isn't something you just sit there and you get it all out of the way. It's not something you're getting out of the way. It's something that you're supposed to be actually taking in. And like, you are supposed to be a sponge. Sponges take a little bit, and you might have to come back and do a little bit more. You might need to take a little break to go and like let that like education out and maybe use it in some sort of way to come back and soak up more, because you aren't going to get as much as you are going to get from it if you just sit there and do it in like a month. I would say that setting it up where you will be able to like take notes, get like what you need, and actually be able to remember it, that's like really all you need. Like, just try and set it up, do a schedule so that you have a certain amount that you're doing weekly or daily, and then like just make it where you aren't going to be super ahead, you aren't going to be behind. Like, you'll still finish earlier no matter what, but it just, you can't rush it, because if you're rushing this, you aren't going to get as much out of it as you would if you were just doing actual school, or if you're just doing it at an actual good pace. My fourth tip is to take notes. Taking notes is a really good thing and is really helpful. Like, it seems kind of dumb, like, to take notes. Well, yeah, it seems kind of dumb whenever it's like a lot faster of paced, and like some of the stuff you can get finished in like 2 weeks. But taking notes is really helpful, because yes, you're going to finish it in like 2 weeks, and whatever notes you're taking really won't be useful like in the next like month or whatever. But if you write it down, you have more memory of stuff that you've written down rather than stuff that you haven't. Because whenever you write something down, you have the like muscle mind connection. Like, if I were to write down 20 words right now, I would have a better chance of memorizing half of those words rather than if I just told you 20 words and came back the next day. Because whenever you write something down and put it somewhere physical, you have a better chance of remembering. You have an easier time remembering because it's something that you've seen and made. Like, you transferred that from a screen to your mind to a paper, or from your screen to your mind back onto your screen. It is something that is so helpful for you. Just create the notes. You, like, even if they don't help you, it can be a lot better. Like, you might not see it help you or feel that it helps you, but it will help you. I can promise that. I feel like it's helped me a lot. I've taken notes about like civics a lot, and that has helped me a lot. I think I'm on my 6th tip, but my 6th tip is to just get through it. I know it is a very like boring thing to do, and I don't know, it doesn't feel the same. You aren't as motivated. You, like, because it's in your hands and you don't feel like that pressure on yourself to finish it. Like, it doesn't feel the same as going to school, like, to finish it. But just push through it. I promise you it is a lot better if you just sit there and try than just like not really like trying or just putting it off. Like, actually try and get this information in. Like, some of this stuff won't help you, but I feel like you would rather be able to tell people that you actually understood what was in this course rather than just saying like, I finished. Because I would say that being able to explain something is a lot better than saying that you finished and got a reward. Because the real reward you're getting out of this is the education and all of the knowledge that you are getting out of these courses, and the extra education that you're getting because you're doing it on your own. And I would say that is the real reward, not being able to just finish this, because that is something that you can do really in a lot of different like platforms or a lot of different ways, like going into school. My 7th tip is to give yourself breaks. You need to take breaks in between this. Like, I'm not saying take like a week break or a month break, but I'm saying like, you can sit there, do it for like a day, or like not a day, like you can do it 3 days in 1 week and then feel tired and just take like the rest of the week off. That's one good thing about this, or another good thing. There's a lot of good things about this, but that is like another good thing. You can make up a week probably in a day, realistically. Because if you just lock in, like whenever you're doing the schoolwork, you can make up for any of your breaks. Like, if you need time to just relax, you need time to not worry about anything, or you need time for other stuff, just go and take a break. Because I promise you, taking your break and not being like stressed out, or not being like, well, I guess being unrelaxed can be like stressed out, but being unrelaxed then is going to be, one, harder, so you aren't going to get as much work done, and then 2, it doesn't help you. Like, you're going to just sit there and be like looking at the paper. You won't really understand what you're looking at, or you're going to be looking at the screen and not understanding it. You're just going to be like reading words and then taking the test, and then whatever you did that day is just like, it was just words on a screen. It was just a test. But if you actually give yourself breaks, just make it where you can focus the best that you can, like, by doing that, it'll be a lot more helpful. My eighth tip is put yourself in a good environment. Like, put yourself in a environment where you can actually focus. You don't have anything distracting you. Like, I have a couch right here. Actually, I can, but like this right here, that is a really good, like if I'm watching a video, if I can put my, I can put my notes on my lap half of the time. Like, that is something that's good. I can shut my door, just like go off on your own. Like, just try and make it where you can just focus on what you need to focus on, or like just go into your bed. I have a desk right here, and it has like stuff on it for school. This is like, whenever I'm sitting here, mostly it is associated with like making videos, doing schoolwork, and really just anything, like anything productive. This is my like productive area. So if you can try and make an area where it's like your productive area, then that would be good, because that is something that has helped me. Because whenever I sit here, I don't know what it is, but like whenever I sit here, I feel motivated to do like schoolwork, make a video, try and look for stuff like that is productive. Just really anything productive, I think of it here. Like, this is the area that I feel my most productive at. So if you can try and find that area in your room, then you should just like abuse that. Like, if you can just find like one little area, you should just use that as much as you can. Just make sure that you're like doing the best you can. You are being as productive as possible, because you can do that. Like, you can do your best on this. You can do so much better than anybody else if you just try and make it however helps you best. My ninth tip is to just try and get it over with. Like, don't try and get it over with in a productive amount of time, or in a reasonable amount of time. Like, just try and don't worry about finishing it as fast as you can, because that's gonna stress you out. But also, don't like try and slow down to like, don't try and just like spread it out longer. Try and do it, like, create a schedule. Make sure that you can do it, and like see that day that you're gonna graduate and get ready to celebrate that. Because that's gonna be a big achievement. Because not only did you like graduate, but you're doing it online. See, you are being responsible. You are taking in the responsibility of doing schoolwork on your own time and on your own like routine, everything. Like, it is your choice, your decisions to graduate. Like, what you're doing is causing you to graduate. You aren't like feeling forced to do this. You are doing this in a reasonable time. You're doing this well. You are being productive. You are actually taking in the information, and you are doing good. And you should celebrate that, because like, if you get it done in a really like good time, that's like a really good reasonable time, like, that's really like awesome. Like, that's amazing. Like, that's really cool. You graduated, you did it in a way like that. There's probably a lot of people that wouldn't be able to do online school. Like, it seems easier, but there's a part of it that isn't. Like, you have to give yourself the motivation to do it. Like, you don't have everything out on the outside pushing you. You have to be the thing that's pushing yourself. Like, that is one thing that's misunderstood. People think that it's easier, and yes, it does seem easier if you just sit there, you take notes, you take your test well, you just take in that information well. It does seem easier whenever you put it that way. But what you're lacking behind that is the motivation. You are missing that key point, because you have to be responsible You have to be disciplined. You have to put in the work and the effort. You have to push yourself to do that. You have to give yourself motivation. Be disciplined towards yourself. Make sure that you're going to be on time, on the time that you want to be. Like, you have to make sure that you are doing well in order to do this thing that people will say is easy. My last tip is just try and get the most information you can get out of this. It's don't waste an opportunity where you can be getting a lot more information. Try and learn like which way you can do online school the best early. Anything extra you need to do, if you need to make a booklet, make a booklet. If you need to take extra notes, like take as much notes as you need to do. If you need to do anything to just boost your productivity and boost the information you're learning, do that. Because if you can get the most out of this and you can try your hardest, like, it will make so much other stuff easier, or it can, because there's definitely stuff in here that, like, if you do good in it, it will help you on the outside world. But that's pretty much it. That was 10 tips. Thank you for watching and have a good day.